I'm back here on the pedestrian bridge where just a few weeks ago I showed you body cam footage of what Metro Police called made-up arrests here on the Las Vegas Strip. Now I'm speaking to that man in that video who tells me he was arrested in this very spot.
Put your hands on your back. I ain't doing it.
You may remember this Metro body cam video I shared with you last month. It shows the arrest of a man on the pedestrian bridge between Caesar's Palace and the Bellagio dating back to May of this year.
He bumped into me, and then you guys were right behind me, literally.
I didn't see
Like it was a setup.
Now we're putting a name to the face.
All of a sudden, like, I feel a hard, like, shoulder bump on my right side.
31-year-old Marquise Brown bravely agreed to speak with me at the location where he was arrested months ago. And yet, he tells me he remembers the incident like it was yesterday.
He looks like a pedestrian, but he looks angry. He looks mad. Don't know what his problem is.
This same body cam footage was shown to a grand jury who indicted Metro Sergeant Kevin Menon on several charges, including oppression under color of law. Menon is accused of making up reasons to stop people on the strip and arrest them. You can see this surveillance video from the Bellagio appears to show Menon collide with Brown.
He turns around and puts his hand up and goes, you got a problem? What's your problem? I ask, like, do you have a problem? Then all of a sudden, I just get arrested.
Brown tells me he had no idea the man who bumped into him was a police sergeant until he saw my coverage of the story. He says he had just moved to Las Vegas from California a week before his arrest and was looking forward to starting a new chapter.
I graduated, never got in trouble. I have a license, clean record. I'm out here making an honest living for myself.
Take the knife off.
I know the officers accused you of having a knife. Can you explain that?
Yeah, so I did have a knife, yes, but the knife wasn't for anything like, not even for protection. I like leather. It was a leather holder for the knife.
You're not even like that.
Metro officers Justin Candelisas and Stephen Casaro, who put Brown in handcuffs that night, testified to a grand jury they were afraid Brown was going to pull his knife. But Brown tells me he would have turned it over.
It's just something that I wear.
You can even hear Brown in the body cam video telling officers he wasn't there to fight. Brown's arrest is just one of several instances in which state prosecutors say Menon manufactured arrests without reasonable suspicion or probable cause. And police documentation shows most of the arrests involved black men. Did you think you were being targeted?
I felt like I was being set up. Yeah, but targeted, man, that's like a harsh word, but that's just like the reality, yeah.
Brown was taken to jail that night and went to court the next day. Court records show his charge wasn't dropped until July.
The whole process from when I got arrested until when they let me go was just a pain in the butt, man. It was a long process. It was a waste of time.
Does this experience make you look at police officers differently?
Yes, out here for sure, 100%, 100%.
And before you didn't have any bias?
Oh, no.
He tells me he's now looking to move past this experience and be a voice for others.
I pray for love all the time. I didn't want the situation to make me bitter. I wanted to learn from it. Like, I've been just focused and, and trying to move on from it.
Menon is due back in court on November 6th. On the Strip, I'm Jaewon Jung.